Spartans! What is your profession?
Back again. So now the second gel coat is just a little tacky. We're ready to go for our third coating. Now the third coating is going to be different. Instead of that, the loose, more watery texture of the coating, we're going to add some Thinvex. Now Thinvex will thicken it up, so it'll be a lot more, it'll be more like jam or peanut butter, or soft peanut butter being spread on. And the reason for that is that it won't run as much, won't cause these little drips and things to happen, and it'll fill in these little gaps that are occurring, you know, and it'll just fill up areas that are causing the mold to be uneven. Because what you really want is to make like an even coating all around, so it's like just turns into a very flat rectangle. As close as you can get it. I mean, a little variation here and there is okay, like a, you know, slight high point here and there, that's fine. But those like trenches, those little gaps here, you want to fill those all up, and you want to get it so that it's more or less even all around. All right, and for this we are going to increase the amount. So, because you'll need a lot more to fill in the gaps than before. All right, so let's get started. So I'll be doubling the amount of each part that I use, and that'll give us twice as much material to use, because filling in the gaps usually uses up material a lot more than a gel coat would. I like to put the Thinvex in after I've mixed the two parts, because you want to be really sure you've mixed the two parts, I think, before you put the Thinvex in. The stir stick should be a lot more, and when you put the Thinvex in, it's going to get even stiffer and harder to turn, so you want a solid stir stick. Popsicle sticks are great for that. Now, Thinvex, they do have a formula for how much you should put in per volume or whatever. I kind of just wing it, not really hard. I'll put in, let's say for an amount like this, you're obviously going to need more than just a couple of drops. So I put in 4 drops, let's say, and mix it a little bit and see what kind of results you get. See, I can already feel that it's starting to gel up harder, and it's like getting that more, it's like getting a thicker, pastier feel to it. It's still slightly runny. You don't want it just running down like that. You want it to actually stay in place. So, gotta be careful. A couple more drops should actually do it. Actually put 3 in there, but you know what I'm saying, it just, and get it. See now? Oh yes. It's actually staying put. Once you get that thickening and it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really go anywhere, that's when you start up. Now this works pretty well. You want to spread it. Now you got to get it lower than the foot of your plasticine. Yeah. Smooth it down. See, how much you use up compared to the gel coats. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's it. Because you want a lip there. You want that thick lip when you're going to pull it off. Now I've flipped it over, because of the Thinvex, that silicone isn't just draining down and going to the foot. It's staying in place and staying where I applied it. So I don't have to do extra work to clean up anything from, well, gravity, helping the mold material go in the direction I don't want it to. Anyways, so now you see I've used as much of the material as I can. Obviously, I haven't finished making the first thick coat entirely, because I still need to do what I did all around the sides and the bottom. I need to do the same for the top layer here. Give it a nice thick coating everywhere. What we're going to do this time, when I do the second coating, we're going to add some SIGPIG. I love that. The SIGPIG is just abbreviation for silicone pigment. A whole bunch of these. I got this sampler case from Smooth On. You know, we had every single color, you know, small. Had it forever. Even don't really need a lot when you're making molds. It's just to differentiate one layer from the next layer. Right? And that's it for now.